In many homes, the transfer of sounds from room to room is a predominant issue that many want a solution to. To tackle this issue, it is important to understand how sound transmission takes place. Sound waves are basically vibrations, and you want to set up barriers that will prevent the sound vibrations from entering or leaving the room. When sound hits these barriers in the form of walls, floors, and ceilings, it sets up vibrations which tend to move the surface. When you're soundproofing a wall, you are just trying to make sure that sound does not cause it to vibrate. Because, it is these vibrations that continue to the other side of the wall and transfer sound. So, to stop sound vibrations, you require to add mass to the walls. A quick word about STC, or sound transmission class. STC is a standard of measuring the efficiency of a room to contain sound. The higher the STC, lesser is the amount of sound that a room allows to enter or leave it. A regular wall with 2x4 framing, 1 layer of drywall and without insulation has an STC of 30. At an STC of 30, loud speech can be understood fairly well, normal speech can be heard but not understood. If you add insulation, the STC would only marginally increase to 38. At an STC of 38, loud speech from your neighbors will be audible but not intelligible. The STC can be improved by adding drywall. If you don't want to tear down walls to add drywall, you can add mass-loaded vinyl. Adding only mass-loaded vinyl will increase STC to 45. At an STC of 45, you will not hear your neighbors shouting. As per Wikipedia, 90% of the population are happy with an STC of 45. Double-layer drywall of thickness will increase the STC to 44 and will be much cheaper than MLV. However, this will require structural changes and is not a quick solution like MLV. If neighbors shouting is the only issue you are facing right now, an STC of 45 will do. However, if you don't want the neighbors to hear your home theater, you would need to do more. If you have a recording studio at home, you would definitely require more soundproofing. Damping. By adding green glue damping in between the double drywall layers, the STC of your room increases to 52. At 52 STC, very loud sounds such as musical instruments or a stereo can be faintly heard. As per Wikipedia, 99% of population is happy with an STC of above 50. However, for low bass frequencies, you will need more soundproofing. And that is where decoupling comes in. Decoupling, in simple terms, is increasing the air cavity in between the walls. Greater the air cavity, more the sound insulation. Decoupling by staggered stud wall construction. A normal wall would be 4 inches wide, whereas a staggered wall would be 6 inches wide. The vertical 2x4 studs are placed alternately on each side of the plate. With this, you will be gaining is an extra air cavity of slow-moving air, which is highly beneficial for sound isolation. Decoupling by double stud wall. In a double stud wall, the total air cavity will be 8 inches wide, which is great for sound insulation. Staggered stud wall and double wall constructions with double drywall and damping will give an STC close to 60. This is considered good soundproofing. With hat channels and sound isolation clips, the STC can go above 70.